Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Booster Pack unboxing thing that I've been doing. So, if you guys don't know, over the summer there was a series of booster packs called the Summer of which was essentially the Summer of Isaac. They made 3 of these. They were designed to all release with a series of different packets. I did the first 2 when they arrived. Unfortunately, the third one came during my hiatus, so I wasn't able to do that one for you guys, which we are correcting for now. So this is the Community Booster Pack, and this is the one I've actually been looking forward to the most because they did an entire tournament bracket for this one to determine which of the fan-made... essentially the idea is they have fan-made cards. They also did a tournament bracket to determine which one of the cards actually came in. And I find that really, really cool. So yeah, the Community Booster Pack contains a lot of interesting cards. It's also a lot thicker than the other ones that I've done. There's a lot more cards in here, and I would imagine that's a result of it being a community booster pack. There's a lot of cards made by the community in here, so I would assume they just packed it full of as many cool ideas that they could find, which I like. But yeah, essentially the community booster pack has a lot of fun stuff in it. It's gonna probably have a lot of fun stuff in it. These are all ideas created by you. You know, the person who enjoys the game and probably made one of these. So, if you recognize a card and a creator, I don't know the names of the actual creators who made these, but go figure that out and support them for me, please. There's really nothing else I can say about it other than, you know, that. But in case, we're gonna open up the package here. This is gonna be a lot of fun because this was the pack I was looking forward to the most when I found out they were doing this. But I saw that they were doing an entire tournament bracket to determine which of these won. I was kind of looking forward to that. I don't remember which one won though. I know that there's a lot of them in here, but I know there was a lot of. Okay, there's credits. Okay, there's a credit card for all of the people. Well, there's a card full of credits for all of the people. I'm keeping this. I am definitely keeping this I'm keeping these entire pack of cards together, but I'm keeping this this card full of credits because it tells new keywords. Okay, so I'm gonna read this out because this clearly has important stuff for me. All right, new keywords. You may have noticed that a couple of the cards use brand new keywords. Team Up is a new key phrase triggered ability that means after each attack, roll the active player makes against this. Each other player makes an attack roll against this turn in order. Unless otherwise specified, this triggered ability lasts until the end of that attack. Ooh. Okay, I get it. I think I understand. The way it works is that you attack in turn order. If it's one of those. Okay. Familiar is a new keyword static ability that means this item cannot be attacked. Remember that you can always check out the full extended rulebook and FAQs at f4souls.com to learn more. So that's something I noticed they were trying to do is they were also trying to expand the rules a little bit with how different cards work. For example, I think one of the new ones, I don't remember, but I remember in one of the booster packs there was new cards with new rules and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure, that was the alt art card, I believe, alt art set, if I remember correctly, that introduced that. So they continued that with the community booster pack, and then okay, credits. All right, so these are all the cards that they made that are credited for other people. I think Magic Mushroom was the one who won, so Penguin is the one who won this. Charmed Vis, okay, that's really cool. Mr. West Coast, okay. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put this on screen and you guys can just pause the video, go give these people some credits and stuff like that. If you guys can actually read it, because my light because the way my camera works is used as my ring light, so. Hopefully you guys can read that. I'm trying to frame it in a way where you can read all the credits. But if you guys want to absolutely find all these people, that would be your way to do that. So in case, putting this one aside, I also got another thing, but that's part of a larger set, so I'm not going to be doing that. But in case, Arrow Walk. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay, there's some interesting stuff in here. Alright, Arrow Walk. Roll. Okay, change the result of the next 4 dice rolls made this turn to this result. Ooh. Oh, that can be mean. Oh, that can screw somebody over for sure. If you roll a 1, they have to roll a 1 regardless of what it is. So you can screw over everybody else that comes after you. Including yourself, it seems. But yeah, this Arrow Walk forces you to... This is the card, by the way. But Arrow Walk forces you to roll a card. To roll once, and then everybody has it. Okay, next up we have another trinket. The trinket card, which is the Found Soul. The Found Soul looks interesting and very cute. I love the art for this, but yeah. Okay, in any case, the Found Soul, it gives a +1 to your attack. When a soul enters your control, give this item to another player. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so this forces you to play with that. You can't just keep it for yourself. You give someone a soul. That's interesting. Alright, Mega Bean. Here's Mega Bean. I want to say this is something from another Isaac thing, but I don't know. Mega Bean. Okay. Mega Bean. Cancel the floop, the cache, or triggered abilities of any item or looping play that targets you or something you control. If you do, deal 2 damage to the player who controlled the item or loop being played. Oh. Okay, so this is just a cancel, and it forces death penalties on whoever did it. That actually can be really helpful for someone trying to screw you over. I like that idea. Okay, Mugger Bean. I love how it has a little knife, but that's cute. I love that. That's funny. All right. In any case, Mugger Bean cancels a loop being played and put it in. Cancel a loop being played, put it in your hand. Okay. So you can just make sense. You can just be like, oh, you're trying to counter me with a loot card. Mine now. I love that. All right. So what do we got here? We've got the recycling sticker. You can kind of tell it's a recycling thing, but it's kind of cool. All right. In any case, the recycling sticker. All right. Shop items you purchase cost 1 cent less. You may purchase the top card of the treasure deck as though it were a shop item. Huh? Oh, treasure discard. Okay. I was trying to think like, wait, you can do that normally. Why would that be a useful effect? Now I'm realizing if a card is already in the discard, then you get it regardless. You can just buy it from the shop. That's useful. That's very useful. I like that idea. All right, in any case, we've got Controlling D6. I have no idea what it does. But based on this fact that it's a merged D6 and D8, I'm assuming it's going to do something similar to both of them. Because for those of you who don't know, the Binding of Isaac uses 2 dice. There's the D6, which is used for attacking, but there's also the D8, which is used for tracking the health of any enemy you're fighting. So, yeah, you roll 1, and then you just flip the D6 to D8 to whatever side it is until it hits 0. So the D8 is also used as a timer for the game. If you're playing solitaire mode or you're doing a Forge Souls challenge, it's also a timer. Like essentially, it starts on its side 8, and as the timer slowly ticks down, you roll it to the side of whatever side you're on. When it eventually gets to the D1, that means it's your last turn, and and after that you lose if you haven't done the challenge yet. Okay, but in any case, ooh. Okay, so what does Controlling D8 do? It says, choose a player. The next time they would roll a dice, they instead roll the D8. Rolls a 7 or 8 counters and roll a 6. Ooh, each time the player rolls a 6, recharge this. Ooh! Okay. Okay, that's a really good treasure card. Essentially, so this gives a purpose to the D8, other than just being a timer. You have to roll it. But any rolls count as a roll of 6. Okay, that can be helpful. That can be useful. I like that idea a lot. Okay, we also have Isaac's Last Will. This is the next card. I don't know what this does, but it looks cool. Given the entire premise of the Binding of Isaac is that if you die, this is the end screen. I'm gonna assume this does something in relation to that. Yeah, it's literally just Isaac's Last Will for the end screen for the death screen of the Binding of Isaac. That's literally what it is. That's the card that we went with. Okay. Each time another player pays the death penalty, gain 2 cents and put their death penalty item under this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so you can also flip it. Okay. So every time a player dies, you get their death penalty card. That could be helpful as long as you don't die. Okay, and then to choose one, you put a card from under this on top of its deck.
or you gain 1 cent for each card under this. Ooh! Okay, so you can return the card to, so once you've got it, you can return the card to play or cash in for a lot of money. Ooh! Okay. Okay, so once you get a death card, you can just return it to the deck that you got it from. Okay, that's pretty helpful. And then, or you can cash in. That's great. That's interesting. That really redoes the entire idea of the death penalty. That really does help. All right, and then we have Karma. Karma has a really interesting design. I've seen this symbol before. I have no idea what it's from. I know it's some sort of religious symbol or something, or I think it's either a religious symbol or some sort of important symbol. I don't know what it is. All I know is that it's a symbol of some sort. But in any case, Karma. Each time a soul enters another player's control, choose 2 players that each steal a shop item and loot 1. Okay, so this just makes it so that you know, everybody gets to share the wealth. That's cool. That balances the game a little bit. I like that. Just the idea of every time you get a shop item. If you get a shop, 2 people get a shop item every time 1 person gets a soul. So if there's a game, so if somebody is winning, and this is already in play, you'll be able to catch up, or at least 2 other players of your choice will be able to catch up. That's helpful. That can be very helpful for community-related things. But in any case, Magic Mushroom. I'm pretty sure this is the one that won, if I remember correctly. This is the little guy that won. So this card was the champion of a bunch of admittedly somewhat more interesting cards I should mention, but this one won, or at least from what I saw of the cards. I don't remember what they did differently, but I do remember this one won, and I do remember some of the cards were more interesting, but this one was the most popular. So I think they went with the one that won was the one that was less circumstantially useful, I think is the idea. So I think this was the one that won as a result of that. But in any case, Magic Mushroom. This starts with 3 counters, okay, and then you have to spend by removing a counter. Okay, so there's a spend mechanic to it. Remove a counter from this and choose 1. Ooh, gain 1 attack for your next attack roll this turn. Prevent the next 1 turn you would take damage. Your character has Floop. Put this on a counter on an item named Magic Mushroom. Ooh. Okay, so you can rebuff it. Okay, so while this is in play, you can rebuff it and gain new abilities. That is really helpful. Okay, I like that. The community has some really cool ideas here. I like this. I like a lot of these. Okay, in any case, this guy, Telekinesis, I'm pretty sure is in the base game, but I don't remember. I think this was this is either an updated card, or it's a card that wasn't made yet and somebody decided to make it a real thing. But yeah, Telekinesis. Okay, choose a Floop or spend ability on an item another player controls, and they must activate that ability if able. Ooh! And at the start of your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of a deck. Put any number of them into the discard and then rest back in any order. Ooh. Okay, so... Oh, wait. It says the top 2 cards of a deck. So does that mean you can do any deck and then put them all back? Ugh. That wording I'm not entirely sure on. I'm gonna say if the start of your turn, you may be able to look at the top 2 cards of a deck. I'm assuming because it says any number of them into discard. I mean, that means you can look at all of them. I don't know. That might be something you come up with. That might be something you just guess on if you're playing this with friends, because that does not work for my brain. I'm not entirely sure if that's a good ability or a bad one. I'm not sure of the idea of looking at... I'm not sure if it says specifically you can look at the top 2 cards of a deck. You pick a deck, pick them up, put it back, or put them in the discard. I'm not sure if that's one deck or all of them at once. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to say probably the latter based on how it's worded, but I'm not 100%. That's going to be something that you're going to have to talk to with your... with anybody you're playing the game with for that. Because I don't fully understand how that card works. Okay.
And then we have, okay, this is a room deck. So this is for a room. This is if you guys don't know, I did a massive unboxing for it on a stream a while back. But in Force Souls Requiem, they added a room deck, and this is another card for that. So if you have not played the room, deck, I recommend it, but it's for advanced players. I recommend playing that if you're good at the game. If you and your friends are good at the game already, I recommend bringing in the room deck, and that's one of the two things I recommend adding as an additional element: the room deck and the bonus souls. The bonus souls are for doing something specific. If you're good at the game, you'll be able to get those no problem. Whereas the room deck adds new effects to the game, and I recommend adding that if you're really good at the game. So it's one of those. But in case, everything must go. Okay, when this enters play, expand shop slots by 2. Ooh, at the start of each turn, put a counter on this. This turn, okay, shop items the active player purchases cost 2 cents less for each counter on this, and they must purchase a shop item if able. Shop slots don't refill while this is at counter in play. This can't be put into discard until the shop is empty. Oh, okay. So essentially, the way it works is that this turns the shop deck, this turns the treasure deck into a flash sale, and you have to buy you have to buy up any cards that are remaining in the treasure. This could be really useful late game if you have a decent sized shop going. So this can be really helpful. But yeah, that's a pretty powerful card. I like that. That's a really useful card because you can just expend the entire shop until it's gone. So, at which point, but it's not useful early game, but late game that can be really helpful because by that point you'll probably have killed a couple of monsters that have expended or gained a couple of items that have expended the shop slots a little bit. So you're gonna have up to, I think the maximum is 8 or something like that, something crazy like that. So you can potentially buy up to just 8 items in a single everything must go sale, which can be really helpful. But in case, here's another monster that I know got added, that was one of the things I saw from the what is it, booster pack. So that was one of the things I saw on my credits card. So yeah, Charmed Vis is another one. Okay, so this is the one that we need, but what does it do? Okay, Charmed Vis has 2 health, 4 evasion, 1 attack. Each time a player attacking or controlling this takes damage, this deals 1 damage to each other monster. Ooh. Each time a player... Wait. Each time a... What does it mean by controlling? Is that a gimmick? Is that a gimmick that I'm just forgetting from Charmed Monsters? I'm gonna say that's a gimmick I'm just forgetting from Charmed Monsters. That once you have them... Oh, this is a monster. It becomes an item with familiar... Oh! Okay. I get it. It becomes a card. Okay, that was a new term that they brought up. Familiar. Okay, so it becomes part of your deck if you kill it. Okay, so if this would be killed by another player while it's an item, prevent a death, this player steals this, and that player steals this instead. Oh, so it just flip-flops around the deck once you've killed it, and then it just flip-flops around if someone dies. Okay. Okay, so it can't be killed. It just becomes an item and you gain it. Okay, that's pretty helpful. Alright, and then what's this? Ooh, we've got curses. Ooh, we've got cursed stuff. Okay, we've got some... Okay, we've got a couple of... Ooh, we've got a couple of interesting... Okay, I'm gonna start... I was kind of looking forward a little bit, but we got Curse of Envy. Okay, so this is the curse. This is a new curse. This was added in this booster pack, so this is a really useful curse. This is a new curse, but when you die, each other player gains 1 treasure. Okay, so... Okay, so it's specifically, if you die. When it's under play, give this to a player. When they die, they put this into discard. Oh. Okay, so that's to keep it from being broken. I understand. It gives everybody an item when they die and you gain treasure, but it only can be cashed in once. That makes sense. That would be broken if it could be passed around like other curses are. So yeah, that could be busted. In any case, Cursed Haunt. This guy was on the box of the community, was on the packaging. So I'm pretty sure. So this guy's kind of the main face of the community booster pack. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. Okay. Well, okay, Cursed Haunt. Well, this is a soul. It has one evasion and can be it has 3 attack, 3 evasion, Okay, it has 3 HP, 3 evasion, 1 attack, but while this is a soul, it has 1 evasion and can be attacked. If this would die while it's a soul, prevent death, the active player gains its rewards and steals it instead. And you get a treasure for this and a soul, but it's a soul that can be passed around because people can attack it and steal it from you. And it's also a very weak soul at that. So, okay. Okay, that can be mean. That can be that just emphasizes, you know, the game is with this game. It's cooperation optional, so you can absolutely be screwed over by just a deck of by just this card just being in your deck. So you can be like, oh, you have a soul in your deck that I need. I'm gonna take that and get close to my win condition. Screw you. That's essentially what that is. That's essentially the entire premise of the game right there. Just, you need to get to 4 souls before everyone else. So here's a card here's a soul that you can win, but anybody else is free to take from you because they can fight it, kill it, and get it from you. That's mean. Okay, in case, giant poop. Okay, this is the card. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get in trouble for this, but this is a giant poop. Okay, in case, giant poop. 5 HP, 4 evasion, 0 attack. Okay, so it's one of these. It's one of these where it can't kill you. I'm assuming, but it has abilities that does something. All right. Each time a player deals damage to this, they loot 1. And the attack is declared on this. Each non-active player teams up with the attacking. Ooh. Okay. So this is one of those team-up attacks. Okay, the player kills it gains its rewards. Ooh. Okay. So this is one of. Okay. Oh wait, I get it now. It's a giant poop. Because that's how you get treasures from in the actual game. So if you kill this thing, you get treasures from it. Every time you attack, you gain treasures from it. It's a team-up attack, so everybody takes turns attacking it. I guess the best way to explain it is that similar to how Ultra Greed works, where you go around, you attack it in turn, and then whoever kills it gets the reward. That's very similar to how this works. So it's very similar to Ultra Greed, which again, Ultra Greed is a rare example of a boss of an epic boss having one soul attached to it, but the trade-off is that everybody's free to kill him. So this is very similar in that, but it's a regular enemy. In any case, Holy Greed. We've got Holy Greed. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. Holy Greed. 5 attack. 4 evasion 5 HP, 4 evasion to attack. Alright, shop items are active, or shop items the active player purchases cost 3 less. Okay. Each time a player purchases a shop item, put a counter on this equal to the amount of cents they paid. Oh, okay, wait, ooh. Okay, this gives you a soul. This is a boss. This is a new boss. Okay, so the way this guy works is the shop item. You buy it. This actually could be really mean with what is it? Everything must go, because he goes into play. That card goes into play. You're forced to buy things from the shop item. This guy gains a massive amount of counters on him, and then you kill him, and he gives you a crap ton of rewards. That's kind of cool. So yeah, the way this works, he gains a counter for every cent you spend. So once he's in play, you buy a bunch of shop items. He becomes really, really broken and powerful in terms of, you know, the reward he gives. So this guy could absolutely give you Solar Greed if you're getting close. So that could absolutely push somebody over the edge for Solar Greed. I can see that being really good. All right, in any case, Hot Potato. This I believe is a, it's a soul thing. Okay, so this is the Hot Potato. How does Hot Potato work? As this enters play, it becomes an item. The active player gains it. When this item enters your control, gain 2 cents, then roll. 1 to 4, give this to the player to your left. 5, destroy this, then take 3 damage. 6, this becomes a soul. Oh! Okay, so I get it. Hot Potato. Okay, so the way this works is you pass it around until someone either dies or gains it. Okay, so that works. That makes sense. That's a fun card. I like the effect of that card. You just keep rolling. You just keep passing it around the turn order, rolling until it eventually blows up or gives you a thing. That's useful. All right, Mulligan. This guy I don't think this guy was in the base game, but I know the Mulligans are. I was curious where this guy would come from. Okay, but in any case, Mulligan. 3 HP, 4 evasion, 0 attack. Each time this takes damage, cancel an attack against this if able.
The active player loots one and moves this to another monster slot. Ooh. Okay, so this can't be attack. This can't be attacked direct. This can't be attacked consecutively. It just keeps changing. It just keeps changing monster slots until it eventually dies. Ooh. Oh, and if it dies, you get to deal 2 damage to a monster or player. Ooh. That's the gimmick. It gets passed around the monster deck, but once it finally dies, this is killing somebody. Okay, that makes sense. I think the Mulligan is the one that explodes, so that makes sense. I'm pretty sure the Mulligan is the one that explodes, so I'm not surprised on that. Okay, Shopkeeper. Okay, this is a new card. This guy I'm assuming also is similar to Holy Greed and what is it? Everything Must Go. I'm assuming they're related to that. Okay, Shopkeeper. 1 attack, 1 HP, 0 evasion, 0 attack. If a player would destroy an item for the death penalty, they put it into a shop slot instead. This can't be attacked. Indomitable. Oh, so once this guy's in effect, he can't be killed. He, for the most part, can't be killed, actually. So that's why he has no evasion and attack. You can attack him, you just can't kill him. So, or at least not through normal means, it seems. You can probably blow him up for his reward. Oh, I get. Yeah, that is how you're supposed to do it, isn't it? Like, you get bombs to damage enemies. That's literally how you deal with this guy, because that's how you kill him in the game. You can't kill him directly. Okay, now I get it. That's a great reference. That was a deep cut reference. But yeah, looking at the actual effects of the card, yeah, he's pretty much just the shopkeeper from the Binding of Isaac. You can't kill him. He'll take any cards if you die and put them into his shop. And the only way to kill him is to blow him up, which gives you 5 cents. I love that. Oh, I love that. That made me laugh a little bit. Okay, and finally we have a new enemy, I think. I don't think this guy is in the actual game itself, but he's new, I'm pretty sure. The Tainted Mulligan. Tainted Mulligan, 2 HP, 3 evasion, 1 attack. When an attack on this is declared, this gains 1 cent for each loop. Ooh. Okay, so when the attack is declared on this gains 1 HP for each loot card in the active player's hand till the end of turn. Okay, so you roll for however much loot you get from this guy. But this guy is also really difficult to kill because he gains more. The thicker your hand is, the less likely you are to kill this guy. Essentially, I think the actual full hand that you can have is 10. So this guy can have an upwards of 12 HP, and you're not killing him very easily. So that can be potentially that also incentivizes what is it? Soul of Gluttony. Since that's exactly how Soul of Gluttony works. You gather up your cards, and eventually you get it. But not if you're trying to kill this guy. Not if you're trying to kill this guy here. He does not like that very much. So overall, there's a lot of fun stuff in this deck. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. I like a lot of these where these give interesting and new ideas to new characters. For example, Hot Potato is probably the shopkeeper is probably the funniest one because it took me a while to get, but once I got it, it was like, oh, that's funny. I like that. But yeah, a lot of these are fun. A lot of these are interesting. The idea of Hot Potato is interesting. Holy Greed actually could be really mean with with shopkeeper and everything must go in play. So that can be really mean. So, well, not really mean, but that can be really lucrative for a player to get. I like all of these. But that is gonna do it for the Summer of Isaac. I guess I'll see you guys when they eventually do another one of these. When they do another one of these, packs or one of these unboxing of Isaac kind of things. Because that's something that Edmund said he wanted to do, is an unboxing of Isaac season 2. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see more shirts from him eventually. But that was a fun little card pack thing. I like that. There's a lot of fun and interesting cards in there, so I would recommend playing through. I recommend it for those. But yeah, there's a couple of interesting things in here. There's all the shop related ones are interesting. Like obviously the shopkeeper one is funny, but essentially he just takes whatever I'm assuming the shopkeeper and Isaac's Last Will can't be in play at the same time because they counteract each other.
Like, I'm assuming that's how they're supposed to work. You can't just, like, if you, essentially, I think the idea is that, you know, if you have Last Will, Shopkeeper does nothing. Or vice versa. I don't know. Well, that would, again, have to be something you discuss with your group. So, yeah, overall, a lot of fun cards in here. I will absolutely be adding those to my deck soon, but that's fun. There's a lot of fun ideas in there. And essentially the way the giant poop works is that it's similar to, you know, how Super Ultra Greed works, where, you know, you don't kill him all at once. You kill him in a turn order, and then whoever kills him last is the one who gets his stuff. Pretty much exactly how that enemy works. But yeah, there's a couple of interesting ones. Like several of these incentivize the idea of passing things around, which is interesting. Which does incentivize, you know, because the game, as I said, this game is, you know, very much cooperative play optional. So it makes sense that a lot of the character things that would come from this would be passing around whatever card until you get it. So that could be a lot of fun. Obviously Hot Potato could be very mean and very dangerous, but I like Hot Potato. Hot Potato is probably one of the more interesting cards. You get a soul, but five times out of 6, you're gonna either be passing it along or dying to it. So it's one of those kinds of cards. You gotta be really good with your dice rolls, otherwise you're not getting it. And at a worst case scenario, you're blowing yourself up and dying and paying death penalties. So if Shopkeeper's in play, that could also be mean too. Or Last Will, because you're guaranteed, if they pass it along to you, you're guaranteed to get those items back. Like you're guaranteed to be seeing those items either in the shop or somebody else is going to cash in on them. So yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, I like that deck. I like this set. That's a good set. But of course, that's going to do it for the entirety of the unboxing of the Summer of Isaac. Even though it's after the summer is over, but you know, that's not much of an excuse, considering I also did that with Gravity Falls month literally a couple of days ago. So yeah, not much of an excuse that, you know, oh, summer's over, you can't talk about this anymore. No, summer's has last as long as you want it, damn it. I'm gonna cover these cards as much as I want. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the Summer of Isaac. I'm curious what the next set of these is gonna go, but the community did a great job with these. I really like these. So these are fun. And I think the only real complaint I have with, well, I guess with the game in general is that there are some bonus cards that I'm hoping get rerun. Like there are some special cards, like for example, there's an entire not-safe for work version of Tapeworm, where you can get a card from it. It's one of those cards that, you know, it's one of those ones where it's like, okay, I want it for completion's sake, but do I really want it? It's one of those. But yeah, there's a not safe for work version with its own promo card. There's a couple of promo cards I don't have, and I know where they are and how to get them. You can't get them because they're taking their time rerun. I'm waiting for them to get rerun is essentially what's happening. I'm not sure when they'll be rerun, but I'm hoping to get them at some point. I don't know when, but that's really my only complaint is that with some of the well, I guess it's not really much of a complaint considering, you know, they're supposed to be like get them before they're gone, and they're gone. So yeah, I did not get them before they were gone. They disappeared. But in case, that's gonna do it for today, I think. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's unboxing of the Summer of Isaac. Be sure to we're gonna be doing hopefully more of these, especially since I have a massive Kickstarter thing that I have another game that I like that's coming. You guys will immediately recognize it when it eventually does come, but yeah, I'm looking. There's another one of these that I'm planning to do, so I hope you guys are looking forward to it. It's gonna be another one of those unboxing of one of those Four Souls Requiem type streams where it's this massive unboxing that I stream on YouTube and Twitch. So that's gonna be fun. But for now, that's gonna do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, if you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on, well, not Twitter, but follow me on Blue Sky. It's the better Twitter, essentially because Elon hasn't bought it yet. And he probably won't, because he wanted to buy the biggest platform on the planet, ruined it, and now he's going to get buyer's remorse. So yeah, that's essentially what's going to happen. But yeah, go check that out. Go check out my Discord. We stream Saturdays and stuff. We don't stream, but we do. Twitter and Twitch is where we stream. Discord is where we hang out, make memes, and do all the funny haha stuff. Go check out Discord. We do watch-alongs and stuff down there. Go check that out because we also have a Minecraft server over there as well. If you have not checked that one out yet, I recommend joining the community over there. I'm trying to grow my community over there at least. Hopefully you guys are joining and helping out with that, but I would appreciate that. Go check out my Twitch. Again, we stream Saturdays and Sundays, and as I mentioned, we're eventually going to be doing another massive card game unboxing, so I'm hoping you guys are looking forward to that. Not sure when that'll be. I'm waiting for the confirmation email and all that to come out, but soon is when that is coming. Don't know if it'll be one of my streams for the end of the year, but soon. Be sure to go check that out. But also be sure to go and check out we also stream here on YouTube, so if you have not seen anything yet from that, you can also watch them here on YouTube. I would appreciate that. Check out my, the videos linked in the end screen as well. The top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this video. Whereas the bottom video is a video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. So if you want to try something new or similar if you like, then be sure to check both those videos out. I would appreciate that. Go check out my Twitch. Go check out my, Patreon as well. It helps support me and helps fund future projects. So I recommend if you were to do that as well. And of course, thank you guys just so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.